Sri Lanka's biggest university-level sports event is back. Gamer.LK's Inter-University Esports Championship 2022 powered by SLT-MOBITEL. Official gaming monitor ViewSonic Gaming. Organized by Gamer.LK and InGame Esports. For updates from the event, make sure to check university.gamer.lk.
Stay and use more data bow one data bow one.
A non-stop journey with data bow one from SLT-MOBITEL home broadband.
bittara දාන්න නැත්තම් ගිහින් දාන්න වෙයි.
UHD quality video streaming samaga internet like a boss. SLT-MOBITEL fiber.
A non-stop journey with data bow one from SLT-MOBITEL home broadband.
என்ன மாதிரி ஒரு பேபி உன்ன மாதிரி ஒரு பேபி நம்ம வீட்டை சுத்தி வந்தா எப்படி இருக்கும்? நமக்குனா 12 வேணும்.
பல்வேறு உபகரணங்களை இணைத்திடலாம். இன்டர்நெட் like a boss. SLT-MOBITEL fiber.
SLT-MOBITEL fiber, the fiber of the nation.
Sri Lanka's biggest university level sports event is back. Gamer.LK's Inter-University Esports Championship 2022 powered by SLT-MOBITEL. Official gaming monitor, ViewSonic Gaming. Organized by Gamer.LK and InGame Esports. For updates from the event, make sure to check university.gamer.lk.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Inter-University Esports Championship 2022, powered by none other than SLT-MOBITEL, and of course hosted by none other than Gamer.LK as well. You are joining us live for the League of Legends finals. It is going to be SLIIT taking on IIT. From SLIIT we have BOKKEN Gaming, and from IIT we have OHM WRECKERS here. And it is going to be a best of 3 series. Just before we do get into it, a massive shout out to SLT-MOBITEL as well for powering the entire event. If you all don't have an SLT-MOBITEL fiber line, make sure to get yourself one. It is the fastest connection in the country, giving you the lowest latency as well as the fastest download speeds as well. Let's take a quick look at the rosters before we do head into the game. From SLIIT we have BOKKEN Gaming, and from IIT we have OHM WRECKERS here, which you can see on screen now. Like I said, it is going to be a best of 3 series. Let's do hope that it does go into all 3 games here, and we will have a good grand finals here. But with that, we are ready to start the game, so I'm going to be handing over things to our 2 casters. Let's have a look at how this game number 1 is going to go.
Welcome, guys, for the finals of League of Legends in the Inter-University Esports Championship 2022. We are SLIIT taking on against the IITs. I am Shakil Sajahan, also known as...
My name is Wolf.
And so from the blue side, it's SLIIT.
And from the red side, I think it's IIT. So this is the match that's going to decide who's going to win, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there is best of 3, but
it's like
it's the finals. Yeah.
It will give upper hand for the team who's gonna win. So they're dancing in the mid lane.
Draft-wise, who do you think is gonna win this match?
So it is a composition draft from the SLIIT. So they have gone with Leona and Ashe bot lane. Ashe has a very slow type of gameplay. So it's like she has she can use her slow as a big advantage against Vayne. That's a big advantage because Vayne is a mobility type of champ and her passive is slow. It's gonna be a big thing. And we have a Wukong top, and Wukong got a buff from his ult from the last patch, and AP jungle as Nidalee. So they have a good composition with tanks, AP, and assassin, with the Nidalee being assassin AP. And there's a Kassadin also.
I see.
What do you think about the double IIT team?
IIT, I think they're going for a team play. Like, they don't have any much power on solo because Amumu and Vayne. Because I think the Ashe slow and the Leona's these things were fruits and CCs. It's gonna give them a upper hand to the blue side. But in terms of like team fights, I think the red side have a bigger advantage because Amumu's ult and Vayne's invisibility when she ults, it gives them an upper hand, and the Mokai's the perma root, the whole full team rooted. So if they manage to hit a perfect ult combination, I think they can easily win. The red side, they can win because as they have a Zed who can assassinate one of their main damages on another assassin, and the other four are like, if they make it proper and they have a perfect combo, they can literally kill the whole team. What do you think?
Yeah, the combos are very favorable from the side of IIT, and it's like already the game is going a bit aggressive, so the red side is pushing in, so there's a, and it's safe for the IIT side to push in because Nidal is farming towards top side, and but it's a danger for Eloy to push in. Now he could get ganked from Nidali also.
Yeah,
and
I'm expecting so much fight.
The Wukong is playing very great, and he's like hitting all his dodgers.
Ooh.
And on the
Shy
Shy
Boy.
Boy. Again, he does it. He was
does
a
it.
key player for in the semi-finals against NSPM.
And the Kassadin manages to kill the Mokai, the jungler. Oh no, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shy Boy and
Kassadin, like, he went into the jungle and took from his red buff, he took him down. So it's a
I'm
Zed
expecting
versus
to see,
Kassadin.
yeah. I'm
So what do
expecting
you
to see
think?
so many like team fights on this match because last match we noticed both team have like
Hydra
good,
went for a good play.
yeah, it was a good play. Correct. I noticed that two teams have like good objective plays, So I'm expecting some more like a dragon fights and baron fights and all.
Yeah, that's gonna decide the game. Even though SLIIT has 3 kills in the start, it's gonna be a big advantage when the dragons start to stack up. All the things will be
I think
collapsed
they're
in.
having some kind of okay.
Yeah, they will be like coming back into the game in a way. Like even IIT team can pull stuff if they give a good pick into like the Kassadin and a Nidali. If the picks only will matter in this type of a game, then they are going for a open fighting savage bloodbath.
Yeah.
This Kassadin is playing really good. You're a Z main, right? So what do you think about the playing against the Kassadin in mid lane using Z?
Kassadin in mid lane, like I think the Z is missing some combos going on, like but the Kassadin, he manages to like proc his electrocute every time. Like he doesn't engage till he get his electrocute. So I gotta say Kassadin is playing safe and he does like really calculated moves. You saw that. But the Z is trying his best, I guess. Z has his ignite, and if Z notices that Kassadin doesn't have his ignite and gets ult first, he can do something. But once Kassadin gets his ult, it's something else because it's gonna be way harder to hit the Z's Q. Because Z's Q is one of the main damages for a Z player. If he manages to hit the triple Q, like ult and the triple Q combo, it's like a free kill. But since Kassadin's ult, he can just teleport away, be unpredictable.
And he has his shield also from his W and the cancel silence. So it's like a more of a counter pick for Z. He can count him as a counter pick. For Z.
Yeah, sorry?
Yeah, he can be a counter pick for Z. So the Cloud Drake is up in the 4 minutes of time.
I think it's a confirmed kill for Kassadin. I don't think there is any escape for Z now.
That is
Oh,
going
Z went
to
into the ult.
And Z is
Shy
dead.
Boy's there.
He tried his best, Z, but he
Tried his
couldn't.
best. Yeah, the combo missed. Like I told you, he just missed his Q because of the ult. Like Kassadin being unpredictable. I think in terms of like solo playing, the SLIIT has a really good team composition because the champions are more like fighters and solo players. But in terms of like team fights and all, IIT has upper hand. But I think early game, the solo playing is playing a major role, and IIT SLIT is getting 4 kills because of that.
Yes. With the 7.5 minute, SLIIT has a 1.5k lead, so it's like one half item lead. But it's
The dragon is up. I'm expecting it to see a dragon fight.
But in IIT, because they have Maokai and Amumu, so if it comes to a dragon fight, if they collapse all together, it's gonna be a dead. It is gonna be a deadly fight because the roots and the stance is like perma, and Aloy will come into the middle and hit his ult and just go god mode. That's the thing you can tell. But if they can't get a good lead in the early game, it's useless. Amumu is running for his life, and in a top lane also it's lane, and Aloy saves, and Maokai joins the fight, and Vayne goes god mode, and Ashe is down, and Leona is going for the second kill, and Vayne tries to kite back, but he couldn't kite back with a Nidalee, and Maokai is going away, and Kassadin is also joining. Double kill for the shy boy, and Zed is coming down bot lane for this party. He's tried to join the party and even take another 2 kills for trade, but he tries to go for the shy boy, and he misses the 3Q, and he's gonna die. Hydra takes a kill with the against Zed.
IIT, right? Yeah. I think this fight just changes the game, bro. Because if Vayne got those 2 kills, it's a game changer for the Vayne. Common Vayne players, they can pop off
Vayne,
after that.
Vayne
But sadly, it was like close calls though. Like the Maokai fight is best. He came in with this splash, right?
Yeah, Amumu gave a 3-man stun, but because it was a 3-man squishy targets, even Vayne couldn't follow up with it. But when Maokai came only, she was able to follow up. So now it's a wall stun, easy stun, and they're trying their best to do. And Amumu goes in, but he doesn't have a ult to stun both of them. So it's like they trade each other's abilities bot lane, but the main focus is on mid, where Zed is getting elaborate. So he's like getting.
Kassadin just goes in and pokes the Zed and comes back after like using his electrocute.
3-man mid, and Zed runs away.
Zed's shadow saved his day.
This team is like, this match is like favored to IIT with a 2k goal lead. It's
SLIIT,
not going SLIIT. Sorry.
It's okay. So I'm expecting to see a good dragon fight here, bro. What do you say?
Yeah.
Like I think at this time, like it has enough strength, like enough goal lead, and
Nice Q from Nidalee, and Ashe ult, and no hope for the team. And Leona takes a double kill, and the shy boy goes for the Maokai and kills the Maokai too. So you see, Zaid. So you see the dragon fights. Even though they took the advantage, Nidalee can't go for a dragon now. It's too early for Nidalee to go for a dragon, because Nidalee is a type of a jungler. You can't do, if you're like a master, you can go low. Yeah, it's like for level 4 you can do a dragon with Nidalee, but in master you can even do it in level 4 with nocturnes. They're like not attack speed, they're about like damage champs, so it's like just solo damage.
Zed is having a hard time killing Kassadin because he's like way tanky right now.
So
even if he hits his Qs, like it's not gonna be enough to kill the Kassadin. Like
if Kassadin goes for level 11, he will have a bigger problem because Kassadin's ult will be only 3 or 4 seconds. Zed Shadow is like how 10-15 seconds, so he can only one dash, but Kassadin will go dash 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 for the eternity. And if it's 16, they are dead for sure. With a high poke, they lost their early game. I don't know if they could pull up the lead for the next 5k lead, which the Shy Boy misses the Q, but he goes in anyways. And Leona, Salt and Ash shows ult, and the Wukong comes for a cleanup with the Rift Herald fight. There was a sneaky Rift Herald from Maokai, Hans, but it was spotted with a blue ward which was put later. He came to just ward it anyways because he was missing in the map. And he was low and he got 1v1.
I think if Amumu got like the Amumu's playstyle, like if they get fed, it's really good. Okay, Shy Boy gets another kill and dominates Vayne.
This match is almost over, I think, because it's a 14-3 scoreline. But there is hope. There is a 6k lead from SLIIT, and still the Ponty has not have come from for the IIT side.
IIT side. Okay, they are going in for the Z. Okay, they flashed in and used Kassadin's ult as well, and Shy Boy takes the kill.
And that was a KS from the Shy Boy. So basically,
I think in IIT's side, the Leona is having, so not Leona, the Eloy is like giving a hard time to Wukong, but other lanes, like, they're not getting wrecked.
So they focused their mid lane and bot lane, and they didn't focus on the top lane because early game Wukong was winning.
Yeah, they're not focusing the top lane right now. Okay, the Leona went in the ult, right? No, she didn't top.
She used the she didn't use the soul of she used the E Eclipse, and she went in with the Q. So Ash is staying under turret, but this is a very good strategy, and the turret point is also here. So now they can rotate towards top side or mid side and focus on that Kassadin also. But when Leona comes, the whole team can collapse in the bot lane because they're pushed before they run. They will be dead with the damage.
Did you notice that SLIIT is strong enough to push them? Like, even if they're like 3-2, like even if they're 2 and the enemy is like 3, they're strong enough to push, but they're not pushing. Like, they're still feeding on kills, you know? Like, they're still playing safe. Even when they have like 16 kill lead, they're staying back. Then they're not pushing much, you know?
Because SLIIT is reading the game that a single team fight could change the game from the head to toe. Because they have hard carries like a ult. Now a two-man ult.
I went into the ult.
They don't have a damage to finish it off. Vayne is too much not enough for this type of a game because they are too fed and they are too ahead. It's like tickling them. Even only one was taken for 4 of them. For 5 of them, only 1 were dead. So it's not a very resourceable fight for IIT to take. But
it was a team fight though. I was expecting to see IIT to win that team fight, but the goal lead made SLIT win the team fight. At this point, I think it's really one-sided, and I feel SLIT is going to win this match. Shy Boy.
The lead is there, right? So that was a good execution from Maokai. He was in the bush and he altered, and Ammu altered, so the bot lane was froze for another 5-6 seconds. But IIT is so behind in the game, they don't have the damage to clean up the mess. So it's like because they're too much behind, they can't do anything. After Eloy
close call. Okay, Leona went in with the ult.
Oh, that was a nice side from Nidali. I have to give it to that.
Okay, Wukong is going for a fight. Oh no, it's just a raid, right?
It was a turret, but he's rounded up by
Oh, Ash is going for a
Ash,
sneak.
and Nidal is there, and he's trying to keep it inside his arc.
I think it's over for Eloy as well.
Do you see that fight? That was so clean that they gave up the turret, but he got collapsed in middle of 3 people. So like even they take a turret, they give a kill towards this.
There's
They could
almost-
like
Go ahead.
they're trying to have a trade back. Now in top lane they give a kill, and bot lane they took a turret. But if you see the turrets, IIT have taken more turret and sieged more than SLIIT.
See,
So
there's like almost a 5-10k lead, right?
almost
It's literally
it's
impossible to come back, I guess.
only one thing now. If they could stack the dragons, now it's a Hextech Soul, which gives them attack speed, which is very useful for a champion like Vayne.
Yeah. Yeah, if Vayne gets fit, I think she can do something,
So
but
Kassadin is middle of 4 people. And we'll cast. Oh, that was a nice. Oh, that was beauty from the shy boy, and it's like it's beauty. Nothing to say. It's just beauty.
yeah, they have like really well calculated plays. You know, it's like really smooth like butter. I think Shy Boy is gonna do the Drake and others gonna push in, and they summon
This
the
is-
Herald.
It's a 20-minute second break. So like I told you the difference of the team composition. Even though they are powerful, they won't be able to take the Drake early. Even Maokai has the same type of junglers. So like if it's a Diana, they could go for a level 6 early Drake. Or if it's most of champions they can try, but they need a bot push that they can take a early Drake. But all the lanes were pushed from the IIT side, which made very easy for a Nidal to dive in and take the kill and clean up. So it's 29 kills down for SLIIT and 4 kills for IIT with a goal lead of 12k. Or it's
I
like
think at this point they can even like do turret dives and take kills.
it's very possible because but if they could catch up with the Nidali and leave the Kassadin, they're going for the Kassadin who has escape. The ult is just escape and damage.
Yeah.
If they have catch up with the Nidali, only after she hits a Q and she has 1 W for 3 seconds, she will be vulnerable. Now he can ult again.
Okay, Kassadin is
Ulti-
going for the Maokai skill. Kassadin takes the kill. I think there's gonna be another team fight. Is Leona gonna start a team fight?
Not a team fight. It's like,
Kassadin's like playing really good. He's focusing Vayne, and Vayne's maintaining a distance, but Vayne gets killed and Ash misses the ult. I think it's a perfect another triple kill for Kassadin. It was well played by
And Zed is
Kassadin, but
coming
I
in.
think even if they win, the Nidale is gonna catch up. Because Zed is going for Nidale, but I don't think it's enough
And
to kill
he
Nidale.
burns his
With
quick
that flash
silver
in,
slash
Zed's going all out. Nidale uses her smite to heal herself
from
on
the
Wolf.
So it's like, so will you be able? Are you telling that IIT can come back with this? Any ideas you will give if your team is playing?
At this point, like 5 minutes ago, I had some hope, but now I don't have any hope because SLIIT got the drakes and all the bounties. You know, not the bounties, the towers also. And now they're playing really safe, and they're not doing any. They're not giving any gaps to come in or get close. So I don't. If I'm playing on side of the IIT, I think I don't have any plans to come back because the gold lead is already too much, and in terms of kills, I don't think we can get any kills there because the Kassadin's are also fed, and you know, Wukong and Nidale, like these three champ, Kassadin, Wukong, Nidale, they're really a pain when they get fed. Like we have a hope to kill Ash even if she get fed, but I don't think like a really fed Wukong or a really fed Kassadin is easy to kill. Like it takes a whole team to kill them, you know, if they get properly fed. I think Wukong, I think Kassadin is halfway on that point. Like he can pentakill solo.
It's like
Wukong goes in with the ult, and Zed goes in. Wukong flashes out, and Mokai follows him. I think Mokai, okay, he's faked, and Zed gets the shot down. But I don't think that's a word trade because Wukong used himself as a decoy against, and they're doing the Baron. Yeah, go ahead.
If IIT could funnel some gold into Vayne, there is a chance because Vayne is a champion. It's very late game based champion.
Yeah, true.
If he could go for a shield bow and a range blade, and for a blade of Rinking, she could even go for with a fight with a fed Kassadin. Not easy, but it's like possible.
Yeah,
if
possible.
She gets
but
a good
did you notice like SLIIT, they're focusing the main players, like when they start a team fight, they focus players. Like the WIT doesn't has that because WIT, we noticed that they focus the Kassadin at start on team fights instead of focusing the Nidalee, but because Nidalee is maintaining a distance. But Vayne is doing the same thing, but you know, Kassadin is doing back close and killing the Vayne, or someone else is first killing the Vayne, then goes in for the Maokai or some others. Because on all the team fights, almost Maokai survives at last. Because they are not focusing him and they're like keeping him at for last, and they're focusing others. So I think even if they get fed, the Vayne is like super fed, the Kassadin's gonna assassinate him.
It's now it's a Mountain Drake coming up. It's the Mountain Drake is up. They could just turn to the Mountain Drake, but they're in the sieging process. They are just trying to keep them within that turret, so they could only get a little bit of gold. Because how many people could share the gold of 6 minions?
Yeah, true. It's not making any big differences.
And Ash is soloing the dragon, so more gold. Like Nidal, the bot lane is soloing the dragon, and Kassadin is catching the bot wave, and Wukong is pushing towards top, and the mid lane is anyway stable because it has all the turrets, so they're keeping the push up, pushings from all lanes, and the dragon is also done. This is like they're sending selected people, you do this and we'll do that. So now IIT doesn't know whom to should they go top and catch Kassadin. Kassadin has easy escapes. Wukong also has easy escapes. Nidalee also has easy escapes. So they have escapes. They're playing around their escapes. But if Nidalee and Kassadin has gone for Drake, and if they have sent Ash to mid, Ash would have died.
True.
And that was ult from Aloy, but Wukong is in the wrong side of the jungle. He's trying to escape. Will he be able to escape? It's a question, but he's comfortable enough to go away. They are sieging towards the mid turret.
Did you notice, like, even if they get this much fed, they're still playing really safe? Like, they're doing everything calculatedly. Like, they're not trying to do, they're not even giving a small gap. Kassadin goes in and Amumu goes in. They are going all out on Kassadin. Do you think Kassadin can escape? Shut down.
1,000 gold for a Vayne is gonna be priced. It's gonna be expensive because it will complete her one item.
Yeah. Wukong versus Eloy. Eloy had him as the first half, but now Wukong is fed enough to 1v1 the Eloy.
Kassadin has been snowballing the game from the early of the game.
Yeah. Kassadin, like, he played really safe early. Like, did you notice? He just used his abilities to proc the electrocute. Then he falls back. Like, he doesn't go in. But now, after his like the level 11, now he's playing really aggressive. He's going in for a 5-man, like 1v5. He's risking it all.
He, like, even he was playing safe, Nidali activated him to play so aggressive. Like he funneled the gold and he gave kills towards Kassadin. Now he's, you see that Z is level 13 and Kassadin is almost 16. If Kassadin becomes 16, his ult is just 2 or 3 seconds. Like he can just ult and go. It's like dash, unlimited dash, almost
Unlimited dash. But we have to keep in mind, like like every time he uses his ult, the amount of mana it doubles, I guess. So if it's like 60, it's gonna be like 120, then 100, 240, like that. Okay, and Nidale is going in, but I don't think Nidale is gonna start a fight there.
Okay, and it is unpaused, and because we have a delay, the pause of the game is not shown.
I think the league still continues to have that the bug thing, the client issues after the new update.
Yeah, the bug issue is also there, and server connections, Sri Lankan, the same. So they have sieged towards the mid lane, and they have taken the first mid tier 1 turret, the tier 3 turret, and the first inhibitor is down.
They just decided like it's time. Yeah, it's time to play.
Game.
In the game, because they just got 35 kills, and the enemies have like quarter of that.
And a 15k gold lead. That means they can just melt them. If they play badly, they're gonna get costly. But they can just play it perfectly to win the game.
We never know, right? Like IIT has still have chance to like.
And the solar flare comes in over to Amumu. They are focusing Amumu because he can hit a 5-man ult, but Amumu hits a 5-man ult. Ash is not targeted, and she's free roaming, and Vayne is remaining. That was a great
because Ash will start ulti. Okay, Vayne did. It's a nice play, well played by
SLIIT, because it was a very clean game from start to finish, and even they didn't give a single chance. Even they were in lead with a 15k lead, even they didn't give a single chance. They were playing in the back foot and punishing for every mistakes IIT was doing. So stay tuned, and over to you, Terror. So meet you in this game 2 again, SLIIT versus IIT.
Hi guys, and what a game number 1. We had SLIT complete domination here in game number 1, completely taking out IIT in very convincing fashion for game number 1. It is going to be interesting to see whether they are able to come back from such a massive defeat. It was just a complete stompage coming out from SLIT in this game number 1. But of course, like I said, this is a best of 3 series, so hopefully IIT can come back in game number 2 and force that all important game number 3 as well. But having said that, we will be heading into a short break. Do stay tuned in with us. You're joining for Gamer.LK's Inter-University Esports Championship 2022 powered by SLT-MOBITEL. We will be right back.
Sri Lanka's biggest university-level sports event is back. Gamer.LK's Inter-University Esports Championship 2022 powered by SLT-MOBITEL. Official gaming monitor, ViewSonic Gaming. Organized by Gamer.LK and InGame Esports. For updates from the event, make sure to check university.gamer.lk.
Take it everywhere with SLT Go. Data Bowl 1, data Bowl 1.
A non-stop journey with Data Bowl 1 from SLT-MOBITEL Home Broadband.
පුංචි පැටව් දෙන්නෙක් ගේ පුරාම දුවනවා පනිනවා නම් කොච්චර ලස්සනද. අපිට 12ක්ම පුළුවන්.
Multiple devices එකවර connect කළ හැකි internet like a boss. SLT-MOBITEL fiber.
So there I was, surrounded by mutant monsters. I blasted the one in front of me like, but they were literally dropping out of the sky. So I tossed my last grenade. Bug guts everywhere.
Lose yourself in the game with our ultra-wide curved mini LED monitor.
More data with low latency. Data bow one, data bow
A
one.
non-stop journey with Data Bow 1 from SLT-MOBITEL home.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gamer.LK's Inter-University Esports Championship 2022, powered by SLT-MOBITEL. Y'all are joining us live for League of Legends Grand Finals between SLIT and IIT. SLIT complete domination in game number 1. We are just about to head into game number 2. Just before we do head in, a massive shout out to SLT-MOBITEL as well. Do check out their esports platform, which is absolutely insane. They do have something for everyone. Data packages just starting at 500 rupees. Y'all can check it out. It is catered to gamers. They do also have tournaments and challenges happening within the platform, as well as they will reward you from their store. So with that, we will be heading into game number 2. Let's see whether IIT can take game number 2 and force that game number 3. We'll be heading over to our two casters, Wolf and Cadmium Beast, to take us through the play-by-play.
Welcome to the second game of SLIIT versus IIT. A demanding win for SLIIT with the first match, and IIT in the second match will be able to come back and make it a 3-game knockout, 3-game match for the finals, and the winner gets the gold medal, and the third place is NSBM, who won it in the third place fight with University of Moratuwa. So who will take the gold medal and will be going up ahead in the table of all the universities who's participating for the main cup and the silver medal. So the composition is like MF and Rel.
MF Rel, yeah. I think MF and Rel, like, it's a really strong combination. Like MF Rel set, you know, like set can pull the whole team together. If they manages to pull the whole team, then Rel uses a stun to like stun the whole team. It's gonna be huge.
So can you Zaid, you should go with the SLIIT side today, this match. So I'll go with the IIT side data drafts.
Yeah, okay. So I think in terms of yeah, SLIIT's playing on the blue side and IIT is playing on the red side. In terms of draft, this time I noticed like SLIIT is having a really good team comp this time. Like it's better than the last time though, because Irelia and Set, they are like two huge fighters, and Echo is also kind of a fighter and an assassin as well. It depends on the build he goes, and Echo jungle. If he manages to use his like stun properly, he can like literally get the whole team stunned. And the Rel, same, the whole team get rooted, stunned, like that. They said if he manages his E properly, it's a really good stun for them. So if one of them, like Irelia or Rel or Echo or Set, manages to pull a perfect stun, they're having a fight and Rel goes in W, and yeah, Samira
Samira hops back out, she hops back in, and now she hops back out, And Rel is
did
ready
you
with the horse, and she'll go in, and the horse is out. And not only a stutters double stun from Rel, but will MF. Oh, that was a nice flash from Samira. And MF takes a 1-for-1, but yeah, MF gets 2 kills. The Natalias and the Samira.
Yeah, I think IIT, if they win this, they're gonna have another match, you know, best of 3, and I think that's gonna be the most competitive match we're gonna ever see on this tournament.
Hydra going against Planet. So Victor is a good
I like
counter
Victor, but the thing is, Victor is like a late game champion. If Hydra manages to play aggressive on Victor and let him come in, if he uses his W and the E, Victor is almost all out. Like, he doesn't have any proper escapes to go out unless he has his flash. You know, but you have to. Hydra has to make sure Victor doesn't poke him much, because his poke's gonna bring him gold. The gold is not that much, but later on the game, it's gonna have a big impact. You know. So I was talking about draft. Okay, they're having another fight. So I think both Kaiser and Set, they're like huge, strong champions on top lane. You know.
The Mordekaiser is like very aggressive this game. That means he
Amumu
gave.
waiting.
Like,
Amumu got the stun. I think that's a confirmed kill. No, Set flash is out. Amumu goes in again and Set uses his W.
Echo comes and gives a 2-man stun. That was a huge stun, and Amumu is dead.
Shy boy always manages to do something perfect. Right?
And Mordekaiser is running for his life.
Rel
That
goes
was
in.
a perfect stun.
Okay.
That was a perfect stun from Echo.
Yeah. Shy boy always manages to do something super OP, you know, like a game-changing thing. Okay, he's
That he
going in
finds.
for under turret play. But I don't
Okay.
think it's enough. Okay, they're going in for under turret, but they're going to use their shields.
Oh.
They're risking it
And
all. They're
the
playing
Set
it
goes the flash, and Echo uses his movement speed from his third bulb off and runs away. So Samira has a small upper hand against MF, so she's playing a bit safer. And not only
What do you think in terms of draft and IIT?
So they have a good comp, which has 2 AP and 2 tanks and an ADC. So they don't have an assassin, but they have good damage, which they could easily dish out. So if they're able to take that early game properly, only they will be able to carry out the late game, even though they have a late game composition.
See, did you notice that their whole team, if one of them manages to like get a perfect stun and MF ults, is a game over.
He misses the stun. So,
Okay,
but
Victor got Aurelia with her hits with his W, but it was not enough.
the Shy Boy goes for a bot lane gank, and Nautilius is almost saved, and Nautilius is saved by Samira, and Echo respects the Samira 5 S tier Samira ranking, so that he backs off. So this match is going 2 ways. It's a blow for a blow kind of a thing. When top lane dies, bot lane also dies, then mid lane dies, then a top laner person dies. So like, if one side goes, another side takes the lead. So it's
a really competitive match, right?
Almost only a 5k goal lead towards the IIT side. Only 5k gold.
Yeah, they are like playing really safe, and they are also doing calculated moves. I think IIT is being more careful, and they are like planning well this time. If they manages to win this match, it's gonna be a game changer. The next match, it's gonna be really bloodshed, you know.
So they have picked Mordecai as a counter for Set, which is a very big thing because they are always aiming towards that top side. The only mistake is that they don't commit their resources to the top side. If they prioritize the top side, they have to prioritize that side.
IIT is doing the Drake this time. Last time they lost all the Drakes to SLIIT.
Amumu
They
is a
didn't
champion who can
yeah.
do early drakes, so there's no problem with it. So they gave an early push in and they went to the drake.
You are a jungler, right? Do you think as an Echo you can solo the Drake? Or at what point can you solo the Drake?
In Echo, you can solo drake in level 6, 5. Because you can solo drake in Echo with level 5 because he has a shield and attack speed and bonus damage. So it's what you need for a jungler to solo it. And but you must have both your smites and potions. So like you can, it will take time, but you will be able to kill it without dying.
The teams are they're playing really well. Like they're playing really safe and they are having like even trades.
Yes. So it's like game is going on an even ground, only a 5k goal league. They are trying for a he
Echo,
flashes.
okay, it was a 2 ult on Victor. Victor manages to use the ult and Victor's
And
ult
the
still
Chaos
doing
Storm
damage
is
even after death.
behind. The
I
Chaos
don't
Storm
think
is
Amumu
going.
can do anything. Echo uses the ult to
Amumu is
get
out of
something
mana
back.
and he's trying to escape.
Can Echo take the kill? Okay,
that was
Hydra
nice.
Hydra got the kill with the W. Damn. Okay, that was a nice play, right? We gotta say Shy Boy. Shy Boy is carrying the game. Just joking. So because he's last time he used his stun on a perfect stun play on Mordekaiser and it was successful. And this
And
time
MF is caught. And it's a level 6 and it's a D tier Samira rank and she has his ult, she can proc her ult. And she procs the ult to the minions because it's useless to keep it for some time. So it was a great hook.
Yeah.
That was a great hook by Natalius to catch up
Nautilus
on to
goes in.
MF.
They're going for unfair play, but I don't think they can do
MF was
much.
slow. And it was a nice play from both the supports when Natalius hooked MF. Rel went towards Samira, so Samira couldn't do anything for Rel.
So Rel goes in. I think it's a kill. Okay, Rel.
That was played
Nice play.
really great from Ashley.
It was risky play. The one wrong move and MF is dead.
Yeah, but they planned it like they brought Amumu and planned for a dive and kill both of them. But they knew that there was Amumu was missing in the map, so they took
I
the
really
chance.
playing really aggressive. One more basic and I really gets the kill.
I really has a heal of her own, so it's not a big deal of being
But
afraid
in a
of.
team fight, the places where we survived on 1 health, 2 health, 10 health, that heal is like really useful. Okay, Shy Boy is going in. Okay, Shy Boy predicted the cone play, and he's poking the Amumu, but I don't think they can do much. But
Oh, that was a nice.
the
Amumu is showing his stunts, but the Shy Boy says,
Shy
"I
Boy
have my
uses
own
the
ult
ult and
to show."
confirms the kill. Damn, Shy Boy. He must be a challenge and smurfing.
Could be. He's playing very well.
He's playing very well. Yeah, I noticed like all last 3 matches, Shy Boy is having like really awesome plays, like game-changing plays. Even when the other team has an upper hand, his plays manages to change the game.
And
Okay,
Rel is caught
Nautilus
up.
goes into the queue. If that hook caught MF, I think IIT got killed.
They could have gone for a. Oh, that was
they're
nice.
just killed. They're just bullying the Victor.
They are bullying, so the both sides are giving blow for a blow. Even though SLIIT is able to secure kills, Rel bot side they are trying to do something, but they can't do.
Okay, that was a nice ult, and still they manages to escape with 1 kill. It was a nice ult with MF and Rel's combination, but it was not enough.
The thunderstorm was very well from Rel, and Echo comes top, and
goes in with the-
there comes the haymaker with the 377 damage, and the Shy Boy takes Mordekaiser down. So
Okay, Iris going in for a 2.
Iral stuns,
Irelia is moving toward Samira.
Oh, that is
I
a
think
nice
it's a
play.
death. Oh, Irelia.
It's a,
Okay. What happened there? I didn't even
Irelia
notice anything.
kills Samira.
Okay, oh, I see. Irelia kills Samira, then
So-
Big Tech kills Irelia, right? Okay,
Oh, it's a
Double
good
IT is
Drake opportunity
doing the
by
Drake
IT.
again.
And top side, Modigas is steeping into a turret, so the turret saves. He will save the minions and farm up.
Did you notice
Yes,
that sneaky Echo? I think what is Echo doing? Did Echo take the rift there? No, right?
No, the rift is not still in the map. It's down. They took the rift already.
I think the lack of vision from WIT is the main reason. Like they're getting, Shy Boy is getting some kills. You know, on these on lower elos, usually when a higher elo jungler comes up, mainly the factor that they don't have vision makes him like gives him an upper hand, like perfect ganks. You know.
So Modigas is alt set and take into the Dread Realm. Set alts. Modigas and escapes and but Modigas tells not today and pulls him back and kills him. So the first turret goes to Irelia in the SLIIT. Hydra takes the first turret. Still notice that Nautilus tries the best to pull MF all the time. He always tries to pull the MF towards him so that he could kill them. Irelia stuns,
Irelia goes in.
Modigas and goes in and 5-4 stack
Oh,
done
the
there.
flash fail.
And
He
flash
could have flashed
there.
away from the wall, but he knew even if he does that, it's not enough time to escape from that Irelia. Okay, he hooked the MF. Do you think it's enough? MF goes in with the
that
ult
was
and
a
Echo
good
goes in
hunt.
for the play. Echo got
Thunderstorm.
2 and Amumu makes sure to stun them.
Samira
And
comes
WIT
in.
won that fight.
Samira takes a triple kill. This match is gonna be a blaster for sure. And it's
They just came back with this team fight. It was like 3-8, like 10 minutes ago, and now it's 11-10. And Samira funneled all the gold, and I think it's going to be a huge thing. But you noticed the last match, therefore, on their team fight, they focused the ADC. But you know, if Samira plays it well, she can take down the whole team right now. I'm pretty sure you play Samira, right? What do you think about that?
Samira is a champ. You can, even if you are losing in a lane, you can win the lane. Type of a champ. Like the perfect execution is important. Now, when MF altered, the Chaos Storm came in from Rel and he stunned. What? And Modigas is dead. Samira just put her 360 degrees wind wall, so like all the ult from MF got cancelled. Like 3 or 4 bullet time got cancelled in one of the covers. So like if she takes 3000 damage, she'll only take 4000 damage. Quarter of the damage is saved, so that she is healthy and she could stack up her this one also, what you call tier. So like if you have your S tier only, you can ult. So like she went in and just ulted with Amumu's ult. So it was a great combo, and they're trying to catch Nautilus on the run, but Nautilus runs away. And MF is
just trying
got
to
caught
catch the
with-
MF.
but MF pushes her E and runs away.
Match is going really, tie to tie. SLIIT having 12 kills and WIT having 10 kills, and I think there
Just-
is like almost a 10k. Yeah,
There's just only
almost a 10k goal lead. So 1k.
1k goal lead, so it's not a big
1k
thing.
goal lead.
Both the things are going in the same level, so it's a crowd soul, so it will only give you movement speed and some cooldown reduction. But
And I think
so
also gives cooldown on the ult as well.
yeah, there's a small cooldown on that. That won't matter a lot.
No, I think it matters on the players like MF and Echo. You know, if they got their
Even
ult
if it
like
will
1
be a
second
big
early.
thing.
Did you notice that double SLIIT is playing as a team? They're going in a line. Kirel goes in. They're
Because-
focusing Amumu. Amumu takes down 2 with his ult. Victor uses ult to kill some. And,
Samira goes in and takes 1 kill, 2 kills. Sorry. And they try to take on Natalius and Dal comes in. And Samira jumps and hops and runs away, but she couldn't get close down the MF and Irelia. Victor and Mordekaiser TPs into the mid lane turret, but he tries to go. They are running towards the dragon to take down Irelia, but it's warded, so she knows they're coming and she runs away.
I got to say, bro, that the team fight, I didn't know what was happening. Like Victor uses the ult, Amumu uses the ult, everyone going all out. And I noticed that Mordekaiser wasn't there. Imagine if Mordekaiser was there, I think the IIT could have won the whole fight there, and it would have been a game changer for them. They're having a Drake fight, a 4v2, and Mordekaiser is
Gets a
doing...
kill set. So in that fight, what happened was the dragon was up, so they tried to kill the jungler so that the threat of the smite still will not be there. But this time Samira is caught into the Rail's Chaos Storm, and Samira goes in with a huge 3-man ult, and Echo tries to change the game, and Echo and Amumu, and it's a ace for IIT, and Victor running towards mid lane to secure it, and Amumu try to take the dragon, and smites up in 3 seconds, and he smited for help.
It was a nice play, bro. I gotta say, it was really well played, right? Well played by 2 teams.
Mordekaiser first ult set and kill set, so the damage of burst damage for the whole team reduces. Then they go for the... After Rail comes in, they kill Rail and go 1 by 1 by 1. And that
So
made
18
the difference.
for 18, right? I think now there are gonna be more bloodshed than before.
Yeah, the gold lead is towards the IIT side because they have 3 drags and more turrets. 2 turrets on a dragon gold. It's around 700 gold lead. So it's like not much of a gold lead. If you think that's not gonna be even a difference, they are trying to clear out vision towards the Baron. The next objective is Baron.
I'm waiting to see any big actions go on. I cannot wait to see the team fights. Like this team fight, it's gonna determine who's gonna win. You know, if SLIIT win this team fight, I think they're gonna play it safe like last match and maintain a lead. Because all this time the SLIIT had the lead and IIT didn't, but because of their reckless playing, like aggressive playstyle, they lost the team fights. And SLIIT, I got to say IIT, they played it really well. You know, they focused the proper guys first. Like you said, at first they the Mordekaiser focused on Set and make sure Set is dead. Then they focused on the MF. Then they killed the Rel. You know, they played it well.
And Samira got a 5-stack and she went into the whole team with the Amumu ult. So they had the access to the behind line also, because Samira is a champion. You can go to the back line and go into the back line and kill people like without any problems.
Yeah, she's like a hybrid between Yasuo and Kata and MF, right?
For 20 minutes in, it's just 200 gold, 300 gold lead towards IIT. So Mordekaiser is pushing in, and Samira and Natalius
versus a set match. They both manages to poke them very well.
And Victor's in that danger behind.
Hydra's playing really aggressive. Hydra goes out.
Oh, that was a nice flash, but it was not
shut down
enough.
on the Victor.
And SLIIT did a play on the top side of bot side of the game, and IIT is trying to take a revenge from the top side, and that's a nice bullet time from MF, but it is blocked by Samira. The thing I was telling, Samira's shield can block the bullet time because it has a
I think
duration.
MF didn't want the kills there. She just wanted to make sure her turret is safe.
Yeah, and
So
the
she
Vayne
used
dead.
the ult and made them go away. Why is MF moving from the front line? Go away, bro.
And Echo goes mid. They had a small doubt. Are they doing Baron? And Samira is caught in the middle of 4. That's
I
a
think
bad
this shutdown.
placement. And the
Echo
shutdown is
gets
for
the
the
shy boy gets the shutdown. I
The
think they're
main-
gonna do better now because the main damage of IIT is dead.
And will it be a good steal from Amu? And Irolia tells, no, you're not going in. You're fighting with me until my team does the dragon. And Ashlyx is coming towards the drag baron with Vector, but they're keeping it safe and steady.
I think at this time, like IIT, if they come in, they're gonna be dead because their main huge damage, the Samira, is dead. But we never know, right?
It's if IIT could stack up the dragon, the next dragon, which is in 1 minute of time, it's gonna do a great things for like it won't matter for Samira, but it will matter for like Mordekaiser and Amumu because they can lock down a champion. Like Nautilus can ult and lock down one champion, and Amumu can lock down champs. So champion lockdown is very high potential towards the side of IIT.
IIT, right?
Damage
Like,
potential
if
for the side of
Amumu manages to do a 5-man team ult, then Samira gets her ult, it's gonna be, a penta. Easy penta.
Oh, Booyah kills.
Booyah slains Ashley.
And the 2 kills, so this fight is they're gonna give up the dragon. It's the best option you can do is give up the dragon because no hope because 2 kills are down.
Echo is not going away. I think Echo is gonna try to do a steal. He has his ult also, so Echo players can easily get Nautilus are aware of that. Yes, Echo's going in for the kill, I guess. The steal. Yes.
And
it was a
that
close
was a
one.
nice bullet time, and it was a nice combo. And Irolia tries to turn in the table, and Irolia's got caught middle of 5 members, and the TP is coming in from Mordekaiser, and it's Irolia is also dead, but they have to go mid and catch up the wave in the mid lane.
It's a really big surprise. Like both teams still has almost an even score and almost an even goal lead, but the SLIIT having like 2k goal lead or like 1.5k goal lead.
1.5k goal lead into 25 minutes of a game is a very big thing for IIT because last match they had around 10 or 15k goal lead. SLIIT.
IIT is playing like really aggressive to win this.
Oh, really, Scott?
They know if they lose this, it's done. Okay, IIT gets another kill and make sure they kill the.
So it's like going towards both the side who does the execution properly, they can win the game. And the Dragon Baron is in 3 minutes and the Dragon buff is in 4.5 minutes.
Yes, SLIIT didn't use the Baron buff they got last time. They could have used the Dragon buff to push a solo lane, but I think IIT is making sure all lanes are safe.
These teams are like one of the best university teams you can have in a time because they know what to do on the best time. So they know when you have to go in. So now they could have fought, but they didn't fight because they know there are 3 members and they don't know where's the rest of the team. And Echo gets caught.
Echo gets ulted in. I don't think Echo's gonna escape on the ult this time. Or Echo goes in this top
but oh, that was a great ult from Echo, but it's not enough to take down Mordekaiser and Amumu.
It was a really close play.
Mordegas is running away, so he doesn't die, but MF is flashes and kills and takes the kill away. And the second turret.
Okay, Irelia is doing split pushing.
Pushing
Victor goes in all out and she goes in for the Victor, I think.
And
okay,
it was a
Victor
nice
uses
Zonia's hourglass, and Victor's solo bolos Irelia on that top side of the map.
Set is also trying to split push. Who do you think is gonna win this match?
As I think I see that IIT is winning the game. I favor the game on IIT, that they will win this game, because the gold is only 4k apart, 400, not even 400 gold apart from both the teams. And yep,
like did you notice
down.
IIT, they have the kills, but the goal lead is on the SLIIT side.
When they were fishing the kills on mid lane, Set was pushing towards top side with taking the turrets and
I think IIT, they just farmed, SLIIT just farmed so much that they have a even lead with the IIT, even when they have like 5 kill lead.
Yes.
Yeah,
now
still
they are trying to go for the Baron play, which will be a great.
Coming against the Guardian Angel.
And
I got to say, when enemy team buys the Guardian Angel, is one of the most annoying things, you know.
Oh, that was a nice 3-man ult. And Samira goes in and takes a kill and runs away. But the Irelia heals, and Irelia solo bolos Mordegas in the top side. But Echo runs, even so do the Wook Set, trying to finish the game of 4-man sieging on the top middle of the game, middle of the lane. One turret down.
I'm really in shock. Like at this time, I think the most strongest player on the IIT's side is Samira.
Oh.
Okay, they just got caught.
Oh, that was a nice haymaker. Oh,
okay,
the
thunderstorm
was huge, and the bullet time to top it up. They overstayed, and they are getting punished for the mistake. But the victor takes one for the trade. 2 for
a nice play. This is what I was talking about. Like if they manages to use their ults and MF use her ult properly, they're just gonna win the team fight.
It's Elder Dragon in 30 seconds. That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, the Elder, you know, it's really huge thing. Like on team fights, Elder plays a huge role. Even when you're losing the team fight, sometimes Elder makes you win the team fight, right?
Elder can change the game if you're having even a 10k goal lead. And SLIIT getting an Elder means IIT has to be cautious for the next 2.5 to 3 minutes until the Elder buff goes down.
Okay, SLIIT gets the Elder Drake.
And everybody gets the buff, and everybody is running towards the dragon. Even SLIIT and the IIT teams is running towards the dragon.
I think at this time, the SLIIT can just do the Baron without being scared of IIT, because they have the Elder Drake and the Samira's out of the GA, so they can just focus the Samira and kill her, you know.
So SLIIT is slow pushing towards mid side, and they have stacked in the mid lane, so they are going towards the dragon Baron. Really is clearing out the missions.
The IIT is really spread out on the map. Like, yeah, I think it's because the Mordekaiser saw Set on the bot lane and he thought they are not doing the Baron, so he went down. But yeah, IIT doesn't have any idea. Like they don't even know the SLIIT is doing the Baron.
And the Baron goes down. I think SLIIT knew because they broke around 5 wards before going to a dragon. And
But SLIIT IIT didn't take any moves there, right?
yes, I didn't do anything about it. And
Yeah,
they're pushing.
now at this time, this is a game-changing move. They hit SLIIT has the Baron and the Elder.
And the
IIT has to be
5K,
really careful.
the
One
1K.
wrong move can make SLIIT the champions.
It just was a 1K gold lead. Now it's a 5K gold lead to a favoring SLIIT. So they're trying to do the maximum damage from outside the turret with a range of the items and the dragon and the. Oh, he dives under turret and kills him, and he runs away. And Samira also comes to company, but he's using his brain and he's waiting behind. And a haymaker connects towards the Victor. Victor goes down, and a middle inhibitor goes down
trade,
first.
right?
Yeah, but the SLIIT's inhibitor is respawned, which is a very bad thing for IIT. IIT in the behind hand.
Waiting for a moment to go in.
Okay,
Amumu is going for I think he tried to go in for a 5-man ult, but SLIIT already knew what he was going to do, so they just backed off.
yes. So it's like they're going towards both the side of the map and playing it safe. So see, the bot lane is pushing towards bot and the mid and top is set, so they can like rotate anytime they want and without any mistakes.
I think if they just run out of Elder and the Baron, it's gonna be even match. Then IIT is gonna have another chance on winning the fight. Is SLIIT gonna waste the Baron right now, or are they gonna use it and start pushing?
They used it very well. Like they took the mid turret inhibitor and the mid turret and the tier 2 turret. And tier 2 turret from the top bot lane and the inhibitor and the inhibitor turrets. So in the top side only inhibitor living. So that leaves IIT to play with only 2 turrets. If they try to do anything crazy, it's gonna cost them a lot.
I see. I think SLIIT is having a really good goal lead. They're maintaining a really good goal lead, and they are farming a lot, I guess. They have almost of an 5K, yeah, 5K lead, so 6K lead. A 6K lead,
which is not gonna be a big difference if you compare to both the teams. They're trying to do their best. IIT is holding up. The dragon buff is also finished. The baron buff is also finished. Now there is going to be a fight because everybody is in the lane and Echo is trying to be sneaky. Oh, Amumu misses the bandage toss and he tries for the second bandage toss, but he doesn't use the second bandage toss. He will be waiting for the first bandage toss. Amumu going into the top side of a dragon baron. So
Samira's DA is back. Like, it's gonna be a huge thing if they manage to catch Samira. Then she revives herself back. There's a 59 seconds of Elder coming back. I think they are gonna have an Elder fight.
And it's a 50 seconds for Elder and a 1 minute 50 seconds. So that's gonna be an Elder fight for sure. And Echo gets caught, but the Banshee saves him. I think SLIIT might take this Elder buff. And Echo gets caught with the root and the jungler and the Elder buff. He's gonna
Echo
be
used the stopwatch and Echo used the common
oh, Echo saves, but Mordekaiser's ult and the last Chaos Storm from Realm, and it's followed up with a bullet time from MF and a triple and a Quadra and a pentakill and a...
Is it a penta?
Oh no!
I really stole the penta.
No, they didn't want to risk getting giving booyah.
Yeah.
And
having a friendly chat going on.
And SLIIT walking the victory march towards the two towers and the Nexus and
Yeah,
the
but I have to say
Inter-University
the IIT
of
almost had
Legends.
this match.
Inter-University League of Legends champions are SLIIT with a demanding 2 wins over IIT, and the gold medal goes for SLIIT and the silver medal goes for IIT. And it's over to you, Terra.
What a game number 2 we had. IIT almost coming back in that, but SLIT managing to secure the win there with that last second defeat of base race basically. And SLIT will take the grand finals 2-0, winning the League of Legends titles for their university and getting that all important points in the overall championship. So right now NSBM leads the overall championship. We will have to wait and see as the titles go on. We do have quite a bit of titles left. Out of the 17 titles, I think the points are from 9 titles, so we do have quite a bit of titles left in the tournament. But having said that, thank you so much for both the teams for participating, and of course tough luck for IIT. They will take home the silver, whereas SLIT will take home the gold. And also massive shout out to our 2 casters, Cadmium and Wolf, both for taking us through the play-by-play for both the games, the referees and the production crew behind the scenes, and most importantly to everyone at home watching the series and the entire tournament. Thank you so much for joining us. But until we do see you all again, it is going to be me, Tev, signing off. Catch you guys next time with Gamer.LK's Inter University Esports Championship 2022. See you guys.